Retail sales are up and beat market expectations. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this latest media release from the Australian Bureau of Statistics about retail sales. We can see here Australian retail turnover rose 7% in November 2020, seasonally adjusted, according to preliminary retail trade figures released today by the ABS. And if we jump over to our favorite website, Trading Economics, we can see that last time we got data it was 1.4. Before that, it was down 1.5 and down 4%. Right back in April, it took a slice of 17.7%. Now, what's important when we always look at this data is what the market and the consensus is. So the consensus was that November retail data would be down -6 or -0.6, and the trading economic forecast was -0.5. So an increase of 7% completely annihilates the market's expectations. Hopefully this will generate enough revenue to help some businesses survive, at least to get through this period. And hopefully, to pay those bills now that the temporary debt relief measures are disappearing on the 1st of January. So turnover rose 13.2% when compared to November 2019. Ben James, Director of Quarterly Economic-Wide Surveys, said Victoria saw a large rise, up 21%, as retail stores experienced a full month of trade following the easing of coronavirus restrictions in that state. Excluding Victoria, retail sales rose 2.7%. So even if we forget about the Victorians, the nation as a whole, we're still up 2.7%. We're still beating that market expectations. I mean, we went Christmas shopping a couple of days ago, just to the big shopping center up at Mount Gravatt. Flat out, people were everywhere. It was quite busy. You wouldn't tell. I went to the pub yesterday. Flat out, every table full. It's probably people having their Christmas parties for work. South Australia, which saw a short lockdown within November, had a flat result. Most South Australian retail industries saw falls as a result of temporary store closures, although these falls were offset by a rise in supermarket sales. By industry, household goods retailing, 13% led the rise, as Black Friday sales combined with major product releases in the electronic subgroup led to a spike in turnover across the country. Now, here's the thing, guys. This may be good news, retail sales are up, but if it's manifested in supermarkets and Black Friday sales, you know where that is. It's going to be in the big duopoly, pretty much, and then a lot of the online businesses. So is it going to help the little storefronts, the little mum and dad shops, the little retailers? Are they a dying breed? Is this going to be, is the small retail shop a leftover from the last century? So the rise in Victoria and Black Friday purchases also led to large national monthly rises in clothing, footwear and personal accessories, other retailing and department stores. And the thing is, has Black Friday, I remember last year when we had the Black Friday, everyone went nuts, and it cannibalized trade from the Boxing Day sales. So that's the thing with the real hard sales. It pulls revenue forward. I mean, are you planning to do the Boxing Day thing, guys? We'll have to see what it's like. So if we jump here, this is the further information. We can see here, so the change, October to November was 7%, and November 2019 to 2020 was up 13.2%. We can see here total retail turnover seasonally adjusted throughout the year and monthly is up, and throughout the year, there we go, we're up. But look at that sharp decline there. And here's seasonally adjusted and trend. Well, they've stopped doing the trend because, as you can see, look at the data, look at the figures, where they're coming from, guys. They're all over the place. So there we have it, really. Victoria, 21 led the rise, with November seeing the first full month of trade, excluding Victoria, 2.7%, and by industry, 13%. So really nothing else added to this. Monthly rises were also significant for clothing, footwear, personal accessory retailing, department stores, other retailing, cafes, restaurants, and takeaway food services. Caution should be exercised when interpreting preliminary estimates, as they may be significantly different to the final published estimates. This is due to several factors. Estimates are based on preliminary data provided by businesses, making up approximately 80% of total retail turnover. See, this is the thing. There will be adjustments. There will be adjustments, but generally you'd expect it with numbers this high that it would be consistent across the whole industry. You know. So, there we go, guys. A 7% increase from last month, from October to November. A 13.2% increase from last year. And remember, November, December, it was all just the bushfires, and that was having an impact on all of that. Remember that, everyone? Remember when that was the big deal? When we were talking about that, and then we started last year. Well, at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, it was just all about the retail recession and businesses getting in trouble and just retailers getting hit left, right, and center before we had all of these drastic economic interventions and just the government spending and stimulus. So what will next month, what are the next month predictions? They haven't put any, there's no consensus or forecast next month. We'll have to see. Well, no, we've only got the preliminary. I mean, if we have a look here, October, the preliminary, the actual data was 1.6, and it was expected a consensus of 0.3 growth and 0.4. But then the actual, so the actual final data was 1.4, so they'd adjusted it down. So even if they adjust this down by a similar amount, it's still going to be an increase where both the consensus and the forecast were a decrease. So there we have it, everyone. Retail sales up 0.7%. I mean, I was talking to... up 7%. So that's a significant growth. I was talking to Rachel about this, and, we've loosened the purse strings a bit more this Christmas, not for each other, more so for the kids. That was the mistake I made, taking them to the Lego shop at Robina. You take them to one of those places, guys, and you're up for big coin. I better not let them watch this. They'll know what they're getting. They'll figure it out. So guys, have you loosened the purse strings for Christmas? Or have you made purchases on Black Friday that future spending you've just brought forward? Let us know your thoughts or opinions in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy our merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.